Hello and welcome to our third Monarch's Journey character. This time we are playing as High Chief Saad Mordecai. He rules from Baghdad and his goals are to have 4 Jewish council members while not Jewish himself, 12 vassals with 60 plus opinion and a different religion than his, and we also need to get 16 points by killing people. We get a point for them being a Muslim, a point for them being a Mongol, and if they do not realize we are the ones who killed them, they are worth an additional point. And this needs to be done with the current character. Now, in order to make these two things possible, we're going to want some piety, as that will help us with a little trick for the first one, and it'll help us conquer land, which should come in handy for the whole getting a vassals thing, since we don't have a lot of land to give away to create vassals right now. So we're going to go ahead and set things up a little bit. We'll let's go with carousing. Oh, we can't because we're Muslim. Let's just go with theology then to get that piety. And we'll want to make a friend. Sure, that sounds nice. We, of course, want to get married so that we can get some children. Let's go with her. And we will also want to set up our console to actually start doing things. And we also want to try to befriend him so that he doesn't try anything, but also try to assassinate him so that he can also not try anything, because he rules over literally half of our duchy, which is a bit inconvenient for us. Let's see, we can also go on Hajj to Mecca. That'll give us some extra piety. That is nice. And I think that's it. Let's just join the Hermetic Society. That's a nice society to be in. In that case, we'll also want to have a apprentice, so we can acquire ingredients. And of course, let's just assign these things as well. There's no reason not to. And I will just unpause the game. And we are going to save up that piety. Once we have 50 piety, we can adopt the Ash'ari school, which gives us some extra piety. I like how we are gathering herbs while we are also busy traveling through the desert, I presume. So Sunni Jihad for Persia. We can't join that because that's targeting us. We have reached over 50 piety, so let's embrace the Ash'ari school. Will give us a nice extra 100 piety. We're going to want to aim for 250 for now, and then we're going to start pulling shenanigans. And there we go. Alright, now let's drop a save. And let's personally adopt faith. Now we are Jewish, and we should be able to convince some Jews to join our court. We can immediately get someone with diplomacy. And let's go with in our diplomatic range, and they are our religion and wouldn't join the court. And then we'll just send a gift to our prospective marshal, a nice steward, and a spy master. And once they all arrive, we can give them their roles. So we have our diplomat, our marshal, our stewards, and our spy master. And now, with all of those people in their positions, let's get out of hiding so we can convert back to Sunni and personally adopt faith and unpause, and there we go. We have our 4 Jewish council members. Now, of course, we're no longer secretly Jewish, which means we can't accomplish this, which is why we dropped down that save. So we're just going to load the save again, and we're going to be secretly Jewish once more. Alright, so we're back to being secretly Jewish, and now we are going to start making some kills. And in order to do that, what we're going to do is we are going to just invite everyone who has a lousy intrigue skill after we get ourselves a good spy master. Here is our new spy master, and now we're just going to invite a bunch of people, and we're going to kill him. That should be enough to get us started. And we're just going to imprison, execute, imprison, execute, imprison, execute. Ah, she got away. Let's see, we have 10 people killed. Let's see who wants to join us. And once this is done, we can finally get to playing normally and just conquer some land. There we go, we have 16 people killed. And hey, I can get one extra. Well, that is this challenge done. And now we're just going to resign again and load that save once more. So here we are again, once again, Muslim and not a murderer. So that's great. Actually, as a Muslim, we can get married to more people, so maybe we should go ahead and do so. Let's see if there are any 16-year-olds. And we don't have to find any new wives, most likely, because the character will die before they become infertile, given his age. Now, since we do have a bunch of piety, we can start wars based on the fact that we have the Muslim county conquest. So we might as well go ahead and start doing so. And hopefully the jihad people won't accidentally get in our way and start killing our men, because that would be inconvenient. And we're just going to start conquering things, and then once we have conquered enough land, we can give it away to people of a different religion, and hopefully due to having been granted land by us, they'll really like us and we can accomplish the final challenge. These large armies are making me a bit nervous. Perhaps we should have waited until after the jihad is over. We do still need to siege down a city, although it seems to be going fine. So yeah, we're just going to be playing as normal pretty much from this point onwards until we have gotten enough land to get our 12 vessels with 60 plus opinion by giving them land. Alright, so we made a little bit of progress. As you can see, we have conquered Sharazur, Kurdistan and Rabah. Our liege gave us Maraga when we asked him, and we have gotten rid of our vessels in Kirkuk, Dar, Kabul and Samara, which means we now are over our domain size, so we're going to find ourselves someone to give land to. Now we do want to make sure that they are not of our religion. Unfortunately, there isn't anyone of our culture that we could give land to that also is not of our religion, so we'll just have to make do with some non-religion, non-culture people, and hopefully we can still befriend them. Let's find some that are not in a great house, and preferably Shia Muslim, because well, the penalty for being the wrong branch of Muslim is smaller than just being a completely different religion outright. So we'll just go ahead and give this. Actually, let's go with this guy. He's content. We'll give him Maraga, the county that was handed to us by our liege. And now we have one vessel who likes us. 1 out of 12. And of course, since we got some land from our liege, we accomplished that little objective. Let's find ourselves something new. How close are we to becoming king of Iraq? We are 1 county away, so let's just set that as our ambition. And then I think we'll go press our de jure claim on Kermanshah to try to get that last county we need in order to become king. Alright, so we have managed to take Kermanshah, which means that we can now create the Kingdom of Iraq. And unfortunately it does look like we may end up losing Rabat, since our liege seems to be failing in his war. As you can see, we are also in a war of our own here, because I tried to imprison the chief of Sharazur and he didn't agree with that. So we're just going to have to end up, well, doing something about that. And then we can revoke his title and we'll have another one for a Shia Muslim. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Also, it would appear that because of our new King of Iraq title, we have been assigned a new vassal to us. Not quite sure if this is going to help us, because he is a powerful vassal and he has, well, a lot of land. So that's a little bit inconvenient for us, because if we try to imprison him, he might just be able to beat our armies with his. So we'll just go ahead and let him be our marshal for now, to at least try to appease him. Now let's create the Duchy of Khuzestan, and we can go ahead and give it to this guy. Oh, we cannot, because it's involved in an ongoing war apparently. Perhaps this war is considered to be the one that is blocking us from it, so we'll try again once we have taken back this county. And we did lose Rabat. That is a shame. Oh well. Let us revoke this title. Let's see if we can give Khuzestan now. We still cannot. Which one is this? Kargan Argun's war to revoke Khuzestan, but he does not have Khuzestan. That is strange. That's all I have to say about that. Well, let's just go ahead and see what should be our next target. This man doesn't have a lot of land, but we still have a truce with him. This one does have quite a few troops. He still has more troops than us. And yeah, I think we found our target. We will go for the conquest of Dailam. And we'll just fight that war while waiting for our liege to finish his shenanigans over Khuzestan. Alright, we are now in the year 1301. We have progressed a little bit. We expanded further north, and we messed a bit with our vassal's realm by giving duchy titles to people inside of, well, amongst his vassals. It means we got a few extra direct vassals, and we are currently at 5 vassals with 60 plus opinion. So let's see if we can get that up to 12. So we're going to take a look at our vassal rulers that are not of our religion, sort them by opinion, and well, let's start counting by giving gifts. So this will be 6, 7, and can we give him? We cannot give him any or enough titles. Perhaps we can just give him a vassal. Oh, cheer him up. Fortunately, I lost count already, so we'll have to just give some more gifts and see where we end up. Doesn't look like we're going to get this guy high enough. Oh, we do have the apprentice title to give away, so we can get him there with all of these honorary titles we have lying around. There we go. Let's just see how far we are now. Enough to get silver at least. We need 2 more. Unfortunately, we have quite a few titles that we can give away. So we'll just go ahead and find some men and sort them by opinion. And we'll just give them some lands and gifts and hope that it'll get us to where we need to be. And there we go. We got gold. So that is all the challenges for Saad Mordecai completed. Thank you for watching, and remember to subscribe so that you'll be notified when the next Monarch's Journey video is up. Until then, have a great time. Goodbye.